All right, guys, today we're going to go over how to change out the batteries in a Premier One Supply's Intellishock 120. Let's get into it. All right, so first thing you're going to notice is that my leads are disconnected here, so they're not flopping around in the way. Positive, negative are taken off. You can take off the solar panel if you want. I don't mind doing this with it on. To take it off, you would just twist these until they come out, and then this lifts off. All right, so first thing we're going to do, I'm going to pop this open by pinching these together and pulling up. It's a nice and tight fit. It comes off. Why would you need to change out your batteries? After a certain amount of cycles, these batteries are going to diminish. If you have poor sunlight throughout most of the year where you live, then these aren't getting charged up, so they'll diminish even faster. But even if you have great sunlight and these are getting charged up, or you're using the power DC input here and you're charging them up without solar, they're still only going to run a certain amount of cycles. And after 2, 3, maybe 4 years, you'll have to replace these. So let's look in here and see what we have. All right. So we have 2 batteries in here. These are each a 12-volt battery, and these are each a 12 amp hour battery. So these are run in parallel, meaning it's 12 just in parallel. If it were in series, it'd be 12 plus 12, 24 volts. Instead, it's just 12 working together with 12, staying 12, and the amp hour is doubling instead. In parallel, the amp hour doubles. In series, the voltage doubles. So we have in parallel, so we have a 12-volt system and 24 amp hours. That's 12 plus 12. So we're going to be taking this out, and we are going to be replacing these actually with the PowerSonic has a specialized or optimized deep cycle version of this battery. It's rather than a PS 12120 F2, it's a PDC PowerSonic Deep Cycle 12140 F2. So longer runtime out of it and more cycles as well because it's optimized for deep cycling instead of just being a general purpose battery. Let me show you what we got. All right, so we're going to take these batteries out, set everything to the side here that we don't need to see. So we got 2 batteries in here, and you can see what we have going on here. These batteries are feeding power to the box, to the Energizer. So these 2 wires are taking power from the batteries over here. That's why they're there. So this is just a jumper from one battery to the next. Same with this one. And then this is what feeds it to the Energizer. Okay, so what you need to remember is this battery has a double black on it. 1, 2. It says negative on it too, and it matches the black on here too. This red has 2 wires on it as well. There's a little positive sticker, and red is going to match the red. 2 wires, 2 wires. Remember that. Okay? Then you have 1 black wire here connected to the black terminal, negative terminal, and you have 1 red wire here connected to the red positive terminal. 1 black, 1 red on that battery. We're going to move these off to the side. We're done with them. All right, these batteries look the same, but this is the PDC 12140 F2 as opposed to the old PS 12120 F2. Old in my case. They still make these. That's just not what we're replacing it with. Okay, so let's do the exact same thing we did. It doesn't matter which one we hook up first, but we're going to put single black wire here, single red wire here, double red wire here on the red, and a double black wire here on the black. Maybe put a date on here so you know when the life of these started. So now I'm just going to drop these back in to our compartment here. 1 down in, 2 down in. All right. And I'm just going to move the wires around here so they're a little bit more neat and not bumping into each other so much. Okay. Make sure everything's still tight and connected. Looks good. So now we can button this up. Push down. If you need to, put your solar panels back on and your leads back on. Give this a test. That's working the way it should. Excellent. Alright guys, this has been how to replace the batteries on the solar Intellishock 120X.